Ay, ay, ay. Man, that Unsolved Mysteries video was that was a lot of work and a lot of time put into that. I'm curious how that did on YouTube. Let's see real quick. Let's see, Juby Scott and I don't know, maybe I got like a couple views or something. You know how it did. Hello everybody and welcome to the channel, I guess I should say. What the hell just happened? I did my Halloween special because I thought it would be nice and fun, and then this just happened. So, wow. Thank you guys so much. Like, holy crap. I'm baffled. You guys, my goal was 50 subs this year, and you guys blew it out of the fucking water. So, thank you very much. I just wanted it to be known that, like, I'm very appreciative. But, on to the new video for today. I wanted to talk to you guys about a video game that is currently in early access, that is being worked on, that me and my boys just checked out again. But today I wanted to talk to you all about a little game that's been in the works for a while, and this is SCP Pandemic, which is currently being renamed to SCP-5K. I don't know anything about that. But I wanted to get the word out on this game. I know I'm not that big, but any publicity is good publicity. I just want to say the developers for this game seem to be doing a really, really good job at what they're trying to do. If you've ever played SWAT 4 or Ready or Not, which is like the updated version of SWAT 4, they're basically taking the realism of the mechanics in SWAT 4 and just the realism part of the guns, not, controlling your team and all that shit, and putting it into an SCP universe. And honestly, it's some of the coolest shit that I've ever seen. The reason I'm bringing this up is they just had another major update, which you're seeing right there. And they brought in a lot of guns. And as someone who owns firearms and loves the realismness of guns, I love animations and stuff like that. It's one of the reasons I got into muskets. I love seeing the muskets, how they work in video games, hence Muskets in Media. Check that show out. But the reason I'm bringing this up is this game is awesome. This game is $20 on Steam for the normal edition. You can get the Founders Edition and all that stuff. And if you're a fan of horror or realistic shooters, or cooperative horde mode stuff, there's a bunch of stuff in this game. And it's really, really good, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. And what's awesome about this game is we literally bought this game, I want to say, like 6 months ago. And we just played it. We played it in the beginning, and that was it. That was it. We just got back to it last week at the time of this recording. And it was really good. It was different. The main campaign had some updates, which was cool. We saw some new SCPs. There's a crab one. There's a dog one. We checked out the wave mode or whatever it's called. It's not horde mode, but it's like you assault a warehouse essentially. And that mode was really cool. And it was just all around a good time. So because of that, because of the progress they're making and all the stuff that we're seeing, I really wanted to bring it up in this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm showing you gameplay here right now of the game. And it's just, like I said, it's a story-focused, cooperative, tactical horror shooter based on the SCP-5000s by Tan Horny, currently released into early access to aid ongoing developmental efforts. The current state is far from final. And what's awesome about this is that he releases roadmaps right in the game itself, so you can actually see what's coming. And like I said, one of the biggest reasons that I flocked to this game is the weapons in here. Hopefully I'm showing some animations now, but the weapons in this game are so beautifully done. And I saw a YouTube short on it that the person holding the firearm doesn't put his hand on the trigger until he's ready to shoot, which is an actual realistic thing in the world. I hope if you own a gun or use a gun, I hope you know that trick. But it's minor details like that that really make the game special. And honestly, it's stuff like that that people like me really, really love to see. Just because it shows that there's a lot of care into this game. It's small things like that that shows the difference between a developer caring and a developer just doing this for profit. This is clearly a passion project, and I was very happy that me and the boys bought this game for the $20 early access to help fund this game to continue forward. I believe he thinks it's going to be in early access for another 20 months, so almost 2 years. But the progress that he's made in there is so freaking cool. There's a bunch of game modes too. There are a lot of them are in beta mode. There's a PvP mode if you want that. I personally don't care for that. But like I said, there's stuff in here for a lot of people. If you like the horror aspect, you're going to go for the SCPs. If you like the tactical shooter aspect, it's going to be everywhere, but it's in multiplayer. It's in the area, it's in the warehouse section where you actually go and collect evidence against enemy AI who shoot back at you and stuff like that. There's there's a handful of enemy types in here. What we're all really excited to see, obviously, is the multiple SCPs. And they're slowly coming. Yeah, like we got SCP-173, which is a very, very famous, I think that's the one in Containment Breach. And it's just a really cool creature to see in this game, and the way it works is pretty terrifying. The whole, like, you have to have someone looking at it, but when the last person needs to leave the room, there's no one else to look at it, obviously. So, basically, there was a time I was playing with my friends. I went to go look at it so the guy could get out, and I remember just like, alright, I'm just gonna turn around and sprint and go for it. And you could hear... So once I turned around, you could hear the thing... you can hear the thing actually, like, move. There's, like... It sounds like concrete sliding across the floor. And man, is it terrifying. I remember I turned around, I shut the door, and the fucking thing popped up in the door. And it was just like, oh fuck, I was that close to dying. So that's one of the main SCPs. It looks like they added the plant virus one. My buddy James would know that one more. But like I said, this game, this is going to be something good. And I really just wanted to make a video on showing it and telling people about it. This isn't a look into, but you can bet your ass I want to make a look into on it. But I'm going to wait for the game to come out, obviously. But holy fuck, man. This game's cool. I'm going to try to stay up to date on it. But this is definitely going to be something for the books if they keep going this way. Obviously, like I said, it's in alpha access, like 0.11. So this game there's a lot of work to do. A lot. And it looks like he's focusing on like adding more weapons, SCPs. There's like melee being added too, which I really hope the melee is going to be really, really good. Because that's one of my issues. Right now all you can do is like push the gun at them. But like I want melee focused weapons, so like holding a bat, or I don't know what the SCP would use, the stun baton maybe, but it's stuff like that. I'm just really excited for this game, so I wanted to take this video to Fangirl and show you some gameplay footage of it, just because like I said, it's really cool, and I think a lot of people need to know about this. So Affray Interactive, please for the love of God, keep going on this. This is great. And I'm very, very happy whoever showed it to me. I think it was either Rory or Gaius. Whoever showed it to me, thank you, because this is beautiful. For those of you who don't know, when I first started streaming 3 years ago, one of the games I wanted to be known for streaming was SWAT 4. Because SWAT 4 is it was one of the first PC games I got when I officially built my PC with Morg. And I played the shit out of that game. I just actually replayed it a couple weeks ago and beat it. I'm working on the Psychov Syndicate. DLC for that. Me and my boys are playing Ready or Not. So I'm in a good mood for realistic tactical shooters. Mostly SWAT, police based, because if you knew me, I played Airsoft. Here's a picture of it. I was a SWAT officer from the 90s. If you've seen the movie SWAT, that's kind of what I based it off of. And man, did I love that shit. I loved being known as SWAT. So, SWAT games have a real passion for me, and when I played SCP Pandemic, it's like the way you tactically work with your team is like playing SWAT 4, but in like a zombie apocalypse, because one of the main enemies is zombies. I'm not familiar with that for the SCP. But yeah, I just wanted to share. If you please check out this game, I'll put a link in the description to make it even easier for you to access the Steam page. But like I said, I think obviously if you want to give it time, because like I said, it's in super early access, then go ahead and I would say just like follow it or something. Wait for the release. It's okay. Just be aware once it gets to release, it's going to be more expensive, which he does mention. But yeah, I wanted to. This may get like 2 views. This may get 100. It may get 2.8 like the fucking Halloween special. But I just wanted to. I wanted to do something just because I think this game is really going to be awesome. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.